Yeah, so I always recommend a block, a bolster, and a blanket. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Yeah. Hello, welcome back. All right, folks, welcome to Yoga for Mental Health. Some brief introductions before we start, just some reminders. Class is always trauma-informed and donation-based. Some things that make my class donation-based is making sure that you face the door. So if anybody were to arrive late, you don't have to worry about anybody walking around you or behind you. For the same reason I don't walk around the class or offer hands-on assistance. I want you to feel safe in your body and on your mat. I do my best to count through the postures, how long we're going to be in something. So I'll count breaths, or I'll let you know if we're going to be there for a minute or so. That is so that you can decide for yourself what is within your practice, and whether your body would like to stay in that posture for the full amount of time. You're welcome to leave it at any time. The most important part of this practice is that I'm going to guide you through a series of postures, but you don't have to do what I'm doing. I want you to honor your body, notice your edges and your limits. In yoga and in life, you're encouraged to lean into discomfort because that's where we grow, but we want to be mindful not to push through pain. So honor the body and honor your edges. Hi, welcome. Welcome. Okay, so like I mentioned, class is donation-based. You can donate before or donate after it. If for some reason you're not able to donate monetarily, I ask that you just give back to the community through acts of kindness. There's more than one way to contribute. Our classes are also based on the moon. To keep me out of ego, I choose our intentions based off of the moon phase and the zodiac sign. So this evening we have a waxing gibbous in Virgo. Waxing gibbous encourages us to evaluate and refine. So just looking inward and refining maybe what our intentions are for this week, this month, this year. And Virgo is an earth sign. So we're going to practice some grounded breathing. Virgo, each zodiac sign rules different areas of the body. So Virgo rules the digestive tract, the pancreas, and the nervous system. Since it rules some of the internal organs in the core, we're going to be doing a lot of twists just to help massage those internal organs, stimulate some blood flow, and help to wring out any impurities. So with our waxing gibbous in Virgo, I'll also say Virgo's mantra is I analyze. Virgo is a very analytic sign. So we're going to practice analyzing our breath. Since it's an earth sign, we're going to work on the body. So start our practice this evening, just checking in with the quality of your breath and sensations that you feel in the body without judgment, just noticing. Okay. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and ground and center into our practice this evening. So finding a comfortable seated position, You can close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. Good. And let's just begin with 3 deep breaths to start. So inhaling in through the nostrils, gently sighing it out the mouth, letting go of whatever happened before this moment. Inhaling for 2, sighing it out the mouth, letting go of whatever is to happen after this moment. Inhaling for 3, sighing it out. Settling into the present moment. Beginning to notice the sounds in the room around you, noticing the sound, tone, and volume of my voice and the direction of the room that it's coming to you from. Noticing the sound of ethereal music above and around you. Noticing the sound of the clock ticking. Noticing any other sounds we can hear outside of the room that we're in. And then gently directing the attention inward to notice the sound of the breath as we inhale deeply and exhale completely. Noticing how each breath sounds as it enters and exits the body in this moment. And gently directing the attention to sensation, noticing the weight of the body on the floor beneath you. Noticing all of the touch points, thighs, glutes, feet or ankles pressed against the mat. Noticing the weight and temperature of the hands as they rest gently in the lap. Noticing the sensation of the temperature of the room against the skin. Without judging anything we notice this evening as good or bad, right or wrong, like or dislike, simply noticing as it occurs to us moment by moment. Noticing the sensation of clothing against the skin. Noticing the sensation of any watches, glasses, jewelry, or hair. And once again, turning the focus inward and noticing the sensation of the breath as we inhale deeply and exhale completely. Noticing how each breath feels as it enters and exits the body and where you feel it most in this moment. Whether that's nostrils, throat, chest, or abdomen. As you continue to breathe at a pace and rhythm that suits you, take a moment to contemplate our intention of analyzing breath and body, considering what brought you here this evening, and what it would mean to you to begin to analyze breath and body, particularly without judgment. Just noticing. Perhaps analyzing with compassion and acceptance instead of analyzing with criticism or judgment. Taking a moment to get clear on your intention this evening. Let's take one more deep cleansing breath, filling the body with air. sighing it out the mouth. Let's begin by warming up the neck. So dropping chin to chest and inhaling ear to shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, opposite ear, opposite shoulder. Go ahead and move and flow back and forth with the breath. Just noticing any tightness in the neck, any sticky spots, again, without judging it. Is it good or bad? Just noticing. Taking a moment to pause in any particular tightness and directing the breath to that area of the body. Giving the body permission to open and expand. If it feels good for you, you can rotate the head 360 degrees, opening the throat towards the sky. Making sure to do so in the opposite direction. Slowly coming back to stillness, beginning to roll the shoulders down and back. Gently lubricating shoulder blades. Paying special attention to the space behind the heart, drawing the shoulder blades together and down the back. Preparing the body for action. Slowly rotate in the opposite direction. Let's inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale down through heart center just to create some homeostatic balance for the nervous system. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale up. We move mindfully with the breath. We help to create regulation in the autonomic nervous system. One more time. Inhale up. This time we're going to come down onto the right side, onto hand or forearm, whatever's within the body's practice this evening. Reaching and stretching overhead, feeling the stretch from the tips of the fingers to the outside edge of the hip. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale 1, creating space in the rib cage. Inhale 2. Good. Inhale back to center. Same thing, other side, onto hand or forearm. Reaching and stretching overhead. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale 1. Creating space, opening the rib cage. Inhale 2. Good. Inhale back up to center. Right hand on left knee, left hand at the base of the spine. Gently turn and look over the left shoulder. Gently pressing the right hand to the top of the left knee for a gentle spinal twist. 2 deep breaths here. One more. Good. Releasing. Inhale back up to center. Exhale. Left hand on right knee. Right hand at base of spine. Turn and look over the right shoulder for 2 deep breaths here. Throughout our practice, like I said, we're going to be practicing twists. Twists help to increase the blood flow in the internal organs, wringing out impurities, and cultivating clarity in mind and body. Gently releasing. Inhale back to center. Exhale down through heart center. Lovely. Since we are analyzing the breath within the body, we're going to practice a particular breath exercise this evening called Dirga Swasam, or 3-part breath. So what I'd like you guys to do is put one hand on your chest and one hand on your diaphragm or on your stomach. So we're going to breathe into the stomach, bend the lungs, and then the last sip of air into the collarbones. As we exhale, lower the collarbones, compress the lungs, squeeze every last drop of breath out of the diaphragm. Okay? So inhale, begin to fill that stomach like a balloon. Bend lungs, collarbones. Exhale, collarbones, lungs, stomach, drawing the belly button in towards the spine, really engaging those abdominal muscles. Go ahead and breathe your own rhythm, inhaling from bottom to top, exhaling from top to bottom. Just taking a moment to noticing what that feels like in the body. Notice any thoughts, emotions, or judgments that come into your awareness, and then just redirecting the awareness back to the breath. Good. Coming back to a normal breath, just taking a moment to notice what that breath did for you. Little neurobiology for you. When we breathe into the diaphragm, it sends a signal through our vagus nerve to the brainstem that if we're breathing this deeply and this slowly, we must not be in the danger that we thought we were. So breathing deeply into the diaphragm helps to shift us out of fight or flight and into rest and digest. Okay, so try to, if you can, come back to that breath throughout the practice, or analyze that you don't want to. That's fine too. Just checking in with whatever shows up for you. Okay. All right, let's make our way onto our hands and knees for cat-cow as we lubricate the spine. So as always, going for bone stacking alignment to protect the body, shoulders over, elbows over wrists, and hips over knees. As we inhale, arching the back, lifting the tailbone and chin, dropping the belly. As we exhale, round the back, tuck the chin and tailbone, press the shoulder blades towards the sky, and again, engaging those stomach muscles, drawing the belly button in towards the spine. Inhale, arch the back, lift chin and tailbone. Exhale, round the back, tuck chin and tailbone, draw that belly button in. Go ahead and move and flow with your own breath at a rhythm that suits your body. And just take a moment to go within, stay with the breath, stay with the body in this present moment. Adding any intuitive movements that the body may be requesting, like leaning into right or left shoulder, right or left hip. Just mindfully checking in with the body, analyzing what it wants and needs moment to moment. Coming back to stillness, let's bring the right leg forward. Lovely, to kneeling. Good for our first twist. Placing the hands together, bringing the left elbow to the right knee and twisting. Since Virgo is in the 6th house, we're going to take 6 deep breaths here. Inhale 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Good. Gently releasing, bringing the hands back to the mat, switching out the legs. Good. Setting up for the same thing on the other side. Palms together, and then gently twisting right elbow to left knee, finding your placement. 6 deep breaths here. Inhale 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Good. Gently releasing, bringing the hands back down to the mat. Let's find our first downward facing dog. Tucking the toes, pressing the fingers into the mat, lifting the tailbone towards the sky. Gently walking the dog, bending right knee and left knee. Gently stretching calves and hamstrings. Remembering that downward facing dog is a resting posture and another one that helps to regulate the nervous system, helping to calm and ground us, and quite literally shifting our perspective. Gently pressing the chest towards the thighs, taking one more deep breath here, sighing out the mouth. Gently walking the hands back towards the feet for our first forward fold. You can keep the legs straight or put a gentle bend in the knees, allowing the top half of the body to hang heavy, surrendering to gravity. And instead of looking at the feet, allow the crown of the head to drop towards the floor, looking through the legs at the wall behind you. Perhaps shake the head yes, shake the head no. You can also grab opposite elbows and gently rock the arms from right to left to create some more space in the thoracic spine. Forward fold is a great tangible coping tool if you struggle with anxiety or overwhelm. This is another posture that helps to regulate respiration, blood pressure, and heart rate. If you're feeling overwhelmed, forward fold is a good place to come for a minute, up to 3 minutes at a time. Just allowing the posture to help ground, soothe, and regulate the nervous system. Take a few more deep breaths here. Breathing into the back of the lungs. Forward fold is also helpful for stretching the muscles that run alongside the spine that can otherwise be difficult to stretch. With a gentle bend in the knees, beginning to roll up very, very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. We don't want to come up too fast. Give ourselves a head rush. So nice and slow, allowing the head to be the last thing that rises. And rolling the shoulders down and back. Let's get at the top of our mat for some sun salutations. Feet about hip distance apart. Rounding down through the feet for our earth sign this evening. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale for strength. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lovely. Let's warm up those hips a little bit. So let's inhale, right leg towards the sky. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale into the right hip. Exhale, the right leg back down to the mat. Inhale, left leg towards the sky. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale into the left hip. Exhale, bring the left leg back down to the mat. Look at the space between the hands. Step or hop to the front of the mat. Reverse swan dive. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lovely. 2 more of those. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale for strength. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same thing. Inhale, right leg towards the sky. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale into the right hip. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, left leg towards the sky. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale into that hip. Exhale, lower down. Look at the space between the hands. Step or hop to the front of the mat. Reverse swan dive. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. More. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale for strength. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, let's lift those legs again. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale into the right hip. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale into left hip. Exhale, lower back down. Look at the space between the hands. Step or hop. Reverse swan dive. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close your eyes and take a moment to notice. Notice the heat being generated in the body. A gentle awareness of humming, energy shifting. Bring yourself back to that intention, noticing the breath and the body. Analyzing without judgment, just noticing. From here, let's take a big step back with the right foot. Good, bringing the right hand down to the mat. Inhale, left arm up towards the sky. If you'd like, you can drop the back knee or leave it lifted, up to you. Let's take 6 deep breaths here. Inhale, 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Nice and deep. As we exhale, lower both hands down. You can move through a vinyasa or meet in downward facing dog. From here, bringing the right leg forward, keeping the left hand down on the mat. Inhale, right arm up towards the sky, finding your placement, noticing your strength, and staying with that breath. Inhale, 1. 2. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nice and deep. Exhale, both hands down to the mat. Moving through a vinyasa or meeting in downward facing dog. Taking a moment in downward facing dog to notice if it feels different from your first. Without judging anything you notice, just noticing. Good. Looking at the space between the hands, step or hop to the front of the mat. Reverse swan dive, inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands start to center. Lovely. Okay, next we're going to take a wide forward fold. You might want to put your feet slightly outside of your mat. Forward. And so for the sake of twisting, and again, kind of wringing out impurities. So I always think of twists kind of like wringing out a kitchen sponge. So while we're in a twist, consider those deep, full breaths into the diaphragm, again, to help massage those internal organs, increasing circulation. Okay. So we're going to switch between right arm and left arm. So let's begin bringing the left arm down to the mat. Inhaling the right arm up to the sky. We're going to move between right and left with affirmations. I am grounded and I am balanced. Inhale, I am grounded. Exhale, bring right arm down to the mat. Inhale, left arm. I am balanced. Exhale, down. Inhale, right up. I am grounded. I am balanced. 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 2 more on each side. I am grounded. I am balanced. I am grounded. Last one. I am balanced. Go ahead and bring both hands down to the mat. Maybe put a bend in the knees, just gently leaning, rocking from right to left, opening through the hips and thighs. Adding any intuitive movements that might feel good for your body in this moment. And let's slowly lower down to seated, however you'd like to get there. Extending the feet out in front of us. Okay. All right, for forward fold, extending the legs long, gently flexing the feet to protect the knees and ankles. Inhaling the arms up overhead. And then gently folding the top half of the body over the lower half, noticing your edge and your limit. Either bringing the hands to the feet, the shins, or underneath the legs behind the calves, whatever is comfortable for you. Allowing the forehead to drop towards the knees. Once again, taking notice of that breath in the body, noticing how it feels in this posture. Without judging it, just noticing thoughts, emotions, sensations as they arise in the present moment. Gently massaging the internal organs with those deep diaphragmatic breaths, regulating the nervous system that is ruled by our Virgo moon this evening. When we breathe deeply and move mindfully with the breath, we help to regulate mind and body, teaching the body that we are capable of both activating and relaxing. Remembering that the body gets tight in an attempt to protect us. And so we use the breath to communicate with the body that we are safe and stretching on purpose, and it's okay for the body to soften and open. A couple more deep breaths here. See if the body will let you sink even a centimeter deeper without forcing anything, perhaps asking the body for permission. Gently releasing ourselves from forward fold, walking the hands back towards the body, rolling the shoulders down and back. Well, let's make our way onto our back for a supine twist. Coming on to the back, let's actually take a moment to bring the soles of the feet to the mat and just gently windshield wiper the legs from left to right, hoping to create some fluidity and openness in the lumbar spine. Noticing what we feel, where we feel it, and bringing the attention back to the breath, inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Go ahead and hug the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. If you'd like, you can rock from right to left. Gentle massage from Mother Earth and gravity. Then extending the right leg long and gently drawing the left leg over to the right side of the body. If you'd like, you can use a block or a bolster to support the leg. If it doesn't come all the way down to the floor or it feels a bit too intense. So using whatever supports you'd like and extending the left arm out behind you, palm towards the sky, and turning to look back at that hand so that the spine is receiving a gentle twist from bottom to top. We'll be in this posture for 1 minute, so just allowing, again, the body to surrendering to gravity, using the breath to communicate with the body that it's safe to open and expand, to soften. When you notice the mind has wandered, gently and kindly redirect it back to the breath. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. It's pretty cold to hold something warm. You give me space to send all of my demons. One more deep cleansing breath here, filling the body with air. Gently sighing it out the mouth. And drawing both the knees back in towards the chest. Giving yourself a gentle squeeze. And rocking from right to left. Lovely. Extending the left leg down to the mat. Moving your supports if you prefer them on this side of the body as well. And then gently drawing the right leg over to the left side of the body. Extending the right arm out behind you, palm towards the sky. Turning to look back at that right hand. Once again, just noticing where there might be tension, and directing the breath to that area of the body, either asking or giving permission for the body to open and soften. One more deep cleansing breath, filling the body with air. Gently sighing it out the mouth. And then returning back to center, gently drawing both knees in towards the chest. Rocking from right to left. Noticing where the mind goes in between breaths, and kindly bringing it back to this moment. Analyzing what you notice with kindness and compassion, not judgment or criticism. Good. Gently rocking front to back, rocking back up to a seated position. So we can prepare for my personal phase, legs up the wall. For those of you who've been here know, legs up the wall can be done anywhere that's not a brick wall. For those of you who are just joining us for the first time, we put one hip up against the wall, swivel and pivot. We're keeping the body as close to the wall as possible, extending the arms out to the side, palms to the sky to surrender, or keeping the hands on top of the diaphragm, once again, to stay with the breath. So I'll give you guys a moment. You can use this wall, that wall, the purple doors, or the black pillars. Give you guys a moment to find your spot, and I'll turn down the lights and then tell you what this posture does. So legs up the wall is the gentlest inversion that yoga has to offer. Instead of a handstand or a headstand, you come to legs up the wall to get many of the same benefits. This is another posture that helps to regulate blood pressure, circulation, respiration. Helps to shift the body out of fight or flight and into rest and digest. While we're here, you may notice some twitching or tingling in the legs. That's perfectly normal. I encourage you to surrender to this moment, to gravity. Allow yourself to soak up the benefits of this posture. While you are in this surrendered state, I will read some affirmations in alignment with our intention this evening. You can recite them back to yourself in your own voice, or just allow my words to wash over you, soaking up their meaning. We'll be here for about 6 minutes. I notice each breath as it enters and exits the body. I am grounded and balanced in this moment. I am growing and changing. I am grateful for each breath that I take. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to stay present. My imperfections are proof of my humanness and my authenticity. When I rest my body, I gain mental clarity. I am capable. I am supported by the stable earth beneath me. I am where I am meant to be. I am calmed by each breath I take. I release myself from perfectionistic ideals that limit me. When I notice self-criticism, I redirect it into self-compassion. I let go of my attachment to specific outcomes. I open myself up to receive possibilities I cannot yet foresee. My success arrives when I let go of the need to control the outcome. I choose to focus my attention and effort on controlling my breath and loving my body. I am gentle with myself as I continue to learn and to grow. I am growing and changing. I do not need to be perfect. I just need to be present. I choose to accept myself exactly as I am in this moment. Gently releasing yourself from this posture by rolling over onto your right side, finding a comfortable fetal position, using your arm as a pillow, and taking a moment to collect the benefits of this posture. Once again, checking in with the breath and the body, just noticing. When your body tells you it's ready, gently and slowly making your way back to your mat so that we can prepare for Shavasana and our progressive muscle relaxation. I'm going to turn down the lights, but before I do so, I always recommend placing a bolster underneath the calves so that the ankles are elevated. When ankles are elevated, it helps us reach a meditative state a little quicker. If you also know that you get cold easily, I'd recommend a blanket because when we meditate, our body temperature can drop. So take a moment to get comfortable. Lovely. Settling into grounded stillness, feeling gratitude for your practice this evening, for having made it here, for yourself, for prioritizing your well-being of mind, body, and soul. Taking a moment to soak up the benefits of our practice as we allow the body one more chance to just relax and restore, soaking up this grounded Virgo moon energy. As we settle into stillness, let's begin by inhaling, calming, cleansing breath in through the nostrils, down through the body, all the way to the tips of the 10 toes. Breathing into the 10 toes, filling the soles of the feet, tops of the feet, heels of the feet, filling the feet with calming, cleansing breath, allowing all of the feet, the muscles in the feet, permission to relax, release, and let go. Inhaling, calming, cleansing breath in through the nostrils, down through the body into each of the ankles, cleansing the connective tissues and fascia in the ankles, allowing them permission to relax, release, and let go. Slowly settling into stillness. Inhaling, calming, cleansing breath in through the nostrils, down through the body, into shins and calves, beginning to slowly fill the lower legs with the breath, cleansing the calves and the shins, allowing the lower legs to relax, release, and let go. Inhaling, calming, cleansing breath in through the nostrils, down through the body, into the knees. Cleansing the front of the knees and backs of the knees with the breath. Allowing kneecaps to soften and melt. Relaxing, releasing, letting go. Inhaling, calming, cleansing breath in through the nostrils, down through the body, into each of the thighs and the major muscle groups that exist here. Cleansing quadriceps and hamstrings. Cleansing inner and outer thighs. Allowing all of the muscles in the thighs permission to relax, release, and let go, if only for this moment. Inhaling, calming, cleansing breath in through the nostrils, down through the body, into the hips and pelvis. Cleansing all the corners of the hips. Cleansing the glutes and tailbone. Breathing space into this area of the body and allowing it to ground down and be supported by the stable earth beneath. Allowing all of the muscles in the hips to relax, release, and let go. Inhaling, calming, cleansing breath in through the nostrils, down through the body, into the abdomen and lower back. Cleansing the muscles in the stomach with the breath, allowing them to soften. Cleansing the muscles in the lower back, allowing them to relax. Allowing all of the muscles in the abdomen and lower back to relax, release, and let go, if only for this moment. Settling into stillness, noticing a heaviness wash over the lower half of the body, feeling comforted by the stability of that heaviness. Inhaling, calming, cleansing breath in through the nostrils, down into the core of the body, filling the chest, filling the middle and upper back, cleansing the rib cage, cleansing the heart space, cleansing shoulder blades and spine, breathing space into every corner of the chest and back, and allowing the center of the body to relax, release, and let go. Settling into stillness, if only for this moment. Inhaling, calming, cleansing breath in through the nostrils into the collarbones. Allowing that breath to spill out over the collarbones, over the shoulders, and down into each of the arms. Beginning to fill the arms with calming, cleansing breath. Beginning with fingertips, palms, wrists, forearms, biceps, triceps, deltoids, till the arms have been cleansed by the breath all the way back up to the collarbones. Giving permission for both of the arms to relax, release, and let go. Settling into stillness, if only for this moment. Inhaling, calming, cleansing breath in through the nostrils, into the neck and the throat. Cleansing the muscles in the front of the neck. Cleansing the muscles in the back of the neck. Allowing them to relinquish control, to soften and melt. Cleansing the thyroid and vocal cords. Allowing all of the muscles in the neck to relax, release, and let go. Inhaling, calming, cleansing breath in through the nostrils into the face. Breathing space behind the eyes, cheeks, and ears. Allowing the eyebrows to unfurrow, jaw to unclench. Perhaps allowing the tongue to lay against the lower teeth. Relinquishing control over all of the muscles in the face. Perhaps allowing the lips to part slightly as you allow the face to completely surrender to gravity, relaxing, releasing, letting go. Finally, inhaling, calming, cleansing breath in through the nostrils to the crown of the head. Feeling the swirling, oxygenated calmness envelop you from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes. Feeling guided, supported, connected, and protected by the earth that supports you. Remembering that this beautiful place of peaceful calmness that you've created for yourself exists within you at all times. And that you can return to the state of being whenever you choose. You need only return to stillness and the breath. Allow yourself to rest in this beautiful place of peaceful calmness for a couple moments more. And I'll bring you back with the sound of a singing bowl. Gently and calmly bringing your awareness back into the room around you, beginning to wiggle toes and fingers, gently rotating wrists and ankles. And when the body tells you it's ready, rolling over onto either side that you prefer, once again finding a comfortable fetal position, just taking a moment here to collect the benefits of your practice this evening. Wherever the body tells you that it's ready, gently and slowly making your way back to a seated position. So we can close our practice with 1 minute of mindful meditation together. So I like to close each class with just 1 minute meditation together to afford us each the opportunity to do an inventory, just to check in with what our practice offered us this evening, what you learned, what you let go of. So one last opportunity for us each to go within and analyze. So we'll start and end with the sound of the bowl for 1 minute. That concludes our practice this evening. Thank you each for joining me. As we say in yoga, the light in me honors, admires, and respects the light in each one. Namaste. Thanks, folks. Take your time putting your stuff up. I'm going to turn the lights on slowly, but as a reminder, they do flash at first.